Hey guys, welcome to AJ's Tabletime episode 2, in which we will be playing Gale Forces 9's Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Core. We also purchased the expansion called Aliens, Get Away From Her, You Bitch! I like the name. That's a great name. And we even have the Ultimate Badasses expansion as well. And we also have the little terrain pieces that come with that. Those the assets and hazards. So we basically got everything that they have released. Why? Well, because I am super freaking jealous. I've always wanted to make an Aliens game myself, but Gale Force 9 got the license. They're working with Fox, and they made it happen. So I am going to put aside my own selfish needs to want to have made this game and play somebody else's version of it and see how it is. I hope it's good. I really want it to be good. The one thing, unfortunately, that is not very good is the miniatures. Unfortunately, the miniatures are not very good because they come like this. This right here. They're all on sprues, just a complete mess of sprues. Like, are you serious? So whereas I was thinking that I'll start the stream at 4 p.m., it is now 6:47 p.m. as we were assembling these things, and I said, you know what? Screw this. This is ridiculous. I whipped out my Aliens, because I've been buying Aliens games from the very beginning. This Aliens game came out in the 80s from Leading Edge. So we're using 80s miniatures. So you'll see some miniatures that don't look like the miniatures that come with the game. You can see some of these miniatures here. I even had, those are some of the 80s miniatures from Leading Edge. These are the miniatures that actually come with the game. You have to assemble piece by piece, and honestly, they don't even fit in their squares very well. It just feels a little like the spaces are too big for it. It's just not good, unfortunately, especially having to assemble them ourselves. These aliens are from the recent AVP from Protos Games, so we'll be using some stand-ins since we didn't have time to build all the miniatures. Okay, so what do we got here? Well, we've set up, with the expansion, we've set up a full Mission 1. Okay, and that comes right here. We have Mission 1 new. This is our first time playing, so it'll probably be a little rough going here as we try to figure things out. So I'm going to zoom in. This is the starting location for this particular scenario. We've already got everything set up. Joe, if you'll point out the individual characters. Who are you playing? And point yourself out.
This one right here.
Who's that?
That is Vasquez.
Awesome. Who else is over there?
Ripley, a.k.a. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. I'm playing Michael Jackson.
I guess she looks like Michael Jackson then. What else?
So that's actually Drake's model, but it's
Okay.
going to be Hicks because I chose a smart gun.
Nice.
There you go.
Who else?
I think this is Frost.
That is correct. We are playing with Frost. Frost, if y'all remember from the movie, is the flamer. He's got a flame gun, so we're going to need that when we run into aliens. Hopefully he doesn't flame our own Marines.
I hope not. And this is Al.
Al,
Sergeant.
Apone, Sergeant
Sergeant
Apone.
Al.
We have two non-player player characters that are called grunts that can be activated by the game and that we can become if we die. Like, say, if Joe gets horribly killed,
Never
he
gonna
can
happen.
pick up Apone as Vasquez. And then finally we have me. Game over, man! Game over! What are we supposed to do now, man? I'm Hudson, all right? I'm totally calm, though. I'm like, we're badasses, man. We're total badasses. Don't you worry about anything, Ripley. Until I see some aliens. But then, once I see the aliens and after I freak out, then I turn into a badass again. Ripley tripped and fell on her face.
Where do you want to go?
Go straight.
Straight?
Go straight, yeah. 3, 4,
So,
5.
when Ripley moved to that space, as soon as it came in line of sight, then the blip token is spotted. Flip it face up and reveal the number of aliens created by the blip. 1.
Okay.
Run! Run back to the ship.
Oh my God, Ripley found an alien! And then you drew a line of sight to that blip, which created another alien. Thank you, Will. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay, so now we need to save Ripley. Ripley's like, ah!
So I can shoot that guy?
So you can shoot that guy.
Walk me through the shooty process, please.
Yes, sir. What is your aim value on your dial
I got
right
a smart
now?
gun. I'm going to aim for shit.
Okay. There's your roll, or I should have let you roll, but
Sure, I got a...
it's a 9 and a 5.
So I got a 5. What does that mean?
Okay, you successfully killed an alien.
Really?
Yep.
Why? What
All
did
you have to do is equal or lower than your aim value.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Trash.
Well, that's nice.
Then now does my aim go down?
Yes.
Yes.
1.
So lower your aim value to what now?
6.
Cool.
It doesn't say on the weapon
5 and 9
how
again.
far you have to be.
Crushed him.
Just-
All right. So I get all of the loot. Where's my loot? I'm done. I kill all the bad guys. Do I not get experience?
No.
Also, you have rank, so you can use your rank to activate grunts.
Yeah, you have 2 ranks, so you can activate both the grunts if you want.
All right.
Or you just use one of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No loot.
7, 8.
Well, I'll get ready to open the door, because there's a blip behind there, so that might be a bad idea to open it and then just let the fucking alien come out and kill me. There is a...
Because if you open the door, OJ gets to immediately shoot.
Okay, that's true.
Yes.
Okay. So
Now
mine-
roll for the door.
What's your
now
tech value?
6.
6.
All right, roll.
Mess this up.
2.
You opened the door.
It's open.
Reveal the blip.
Horde.
Oh my God! Will! Will, you idiot!
Oh God. Oh God.
Cheese and rice. All right, OJ, you got a lot of shooting to do.
Will!
All right. So resolve
I
all.
can move action to kind of
Good setup.
get out here, so I'll move as far as I can.
Flame
I don't
them
have line of sight- I don't
bitches.
have line of sight. Roll 2 spaces away from your character in a line of sight. Roll for each model and token in that space and within 1 space. This weapon always hits on a roll of 7 or less. So I get to roll 4.
Okay, roll right there.
4
Don't mess it
times?
up.
Yeah. 1 hit. Okay.
Is
yeah,
that a
so-
1?
Yeah,
so
because
we
it
killed
counts
2
right
aliens with the flamer. There's still 2 aliens.
Okay.
You're definitely gonna hit.
Well, you roll 2.
Discard 2.
Oh.
Because I have passive.
Discard
exhaust
2 or
2
exhaust
cards.
2? Okay.
Exhaust 2
exhaust
cards?
2 cards. Yeah, because I do
Okay.
2
This is to
instead of
use
3.
the smart gun.
Yeah.
Because discarding cards from our endurance deck
It's
kills us.
exhaust, Yeah.
If you roll on the green screen. You and me, Joe, roll on the green screen.
2! I did it!
You rolling 10. You rolled a 10.
Yeah, I discard that one.
Why?
Because it's a smart gun.
It's a smart gun.
Okay, so you rolled a 2.
I got it!
And kill 1.
You roll 2 dice.
Yes, because a smart gun, you roll 2 dice and you discard the lowest or the highest value.
Did you go full auto?
He did. He can continue going full
but I
auto.
ain't got no cards.
What do you mean you got no cards?
What is full
What does
auto
it
mean?
take for you to do that?
Exhaust another card.
Exhaust a card when you take an attack with this weapon. Well, doesn't that mean exhaust from?
Yeah,
the-
that exhaust from that.
Okay, from that one?
Yeah, so
Okay.
do it.
So
Let's do
3?
it.
Yeah.
1 card, so it's 2 cards, right?
2 cards because I'm passive.
Yeah.
All right, exhausting 2 cards.
Passive murdering with the smart gun.
I did it!
Crushed them.
2 more aliens dead. 4.
You have line of sight?
That will give me line of sight. Reveal it, Joe.
Swarm.
Newt!
Newt!
Alien!
We got super lucky.
Oh, that's a little girl. Never mind.
Shit, we found Newt instantly. And that can happen sometimes. So we found instantly, and then here was the other option. We would have had to go all the way down this hallway. We would have had to break through that barricade. Then we'd have to go down this hallway, try to test that one, try to test that one, and try to test that one.
Well, you said we could also go to the terminal to peek too, right?
And you can do the computer terminal to peek, so you've been wasting time trying to flip counters and peek. But I swear to God, I shuffled it, and so sometimes it happens where you just get ridiculously lucky and we move on to the next mission. So there's Newt.
Now she's gonna run away from.
Well, I also had a deep-seated trauma, So when I see this little girl, I'm like, oh man, what do you do? There's little girls here. At the end of your character's activation, exhaust 2 cards. In addition, discard 2 cards if your character is in line sight of an alien. Each turn, she takes 2 move actions, taking a path that will end her movement as far away as possible from any Marine. So she runs to that corner. the farthest corner, I think.
Can we hit her with like the butt of the gun?
Joe!
It's for her own safety. She's endangering my troops. I'd rather just knock her out and then let's go.
Hey man, you're the boss. You're the boss. If that's what you want to do,
Is that
man.
not the
that's
best
what you wanna
scenario?
do.
Or you want to chase her? You said yourself you're not a babysitter. You're a Marine.
That's correct.
Okay. Let's hit her.
Yes, sir. That's all. Yes, sir. I'll hit her with the gun. Come here, you little girl. Jesus, Joe. I just gotta follow orders. Hey man, I'll just follow
There's
orders.
aliens in this goddamn ship.
All right.
We need to get the fuck out.
All right. Well, y'all fucking form a defensive perimeter over
I'm defensive,
here.
all right.
Hold that exit, and I'll get her out of here.
I'm
Let's
leaving
go.
first.
Newt is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hudson 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn it, Hudson. You slow ass motherfucker.
What's their,
And then so their speed is roll an alien dice, Joe, right here.
12.
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Split together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not gonna get to me. I'm gone, ladies and gentlemen. And then we spawn more aliens. Yada yada yada. Hudson is out of there.
Under my command, no one died. Amazing.
That
you
was
injured a
the
little
easiest
girl.
fucking mission in the fucking world.
I injured the little girl for her own safety. And the safety of my
I think if
crew.
we had to go over to this area, it might have been much harder.
Yeah, it would have
Yes,
been. It
we
would
got
have been an
lucky.
actual game if we had to go over here. But we never had to go down there and break through
Nope,
things.
because I'm a genius.
Mission 2, escape. Mission goal. To win this mission, the trapped Marines must get back to the APC and exit the board at the extraction point. Put the exit token right here. All right, Ripley. All right, Newt. This token indicates a computer that characters can interact with on the board. A character in a space next to the computer may take an interact action, perform a tech test. If they pass, you can look at one face down blip token. Game over, man. Game over, man rule is the mission ends in failure if all the trapped Marines are killed or captured. Thanks a lot, Joe.
And you didn't even get line of sight, or do you get line of sight?
I do not. Wait.
No, he
Yeah, I
doesn't.
do.
What?
I get line of sight.
Oh, and since I just attacked... Oh, no, so... And then now reveal a card. On a green or a yellow... No, okay, so he just gets this.
It's a hazard. Gotta play it immediately.
Yeah. All of his characters' rolls gain +1. At the end of his character's activation, reveal a card and do all that stuff. Okay. All right, so Frost is done.
Okay.
I will move and shoot. Exhaust 1. Culminating. Everybody's dead!
Okay, this is just a little too easy. We know something wrong?
No.
This is the exhaust pile, and
We're
this
gonna-
is
we're
our
gonna-
drone pile.
All right,
Yeah,
everyone just
that's
fucking
fine.
run.
Exhausting doesn't do shit to us.
Yeah.
I thought if we run
It's
out of...
discarding that fucks us up.
Okay.
I say we just fucking run.
Everyone run.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just fucking
Okay.
run.
Run.
Al,
Run.
Al,
Yeah, run,
run.
Al.
4.
So we're starting to lose. Half of the cards that go to the discard, we're going to lose.
Okay, so here's what I understand. So now we are out of endurance. It says reshuffle. There's nothing to reshuffle. So now every single time we're taking any actions, it's just killing us.
Yeah.
And then once this is gone, we lose this mission.
Yeah. And at the end of this mission, we will lose half the cards in the discard pile. Harder, 5 or less.
You've been going down on the aim dials, right?
Is this a defensive roll?
Yes.
All right, hit it.
You hit one.
And then
Go down on the aim dial
hit it
again.
again.
Because you rolled a star.
All right, so 4.
We're getting lucky on this shot.
4 cards need to go away.
4 cards are discarded. Why?
Because that
I
was
already, I already discarded 1 when you did a
for
poem.
a pwn, and then it's 3 to start the smart gun, and then 1 for the full auto, so 4 cards.
Fuck.
Well, there's a hazard, but
Yeah,
hazards
good.
always
Don't
get
forget
shuffled
about your
back in.
rerolls for defense.
1, 2, 3, 4. Same dealio. Can Hudson
that's
fucking
what for
land
defense
a
rolls, yeah.
goddamn hit? No. I can't hit shit, man. Fuck this.
We're going to try with the pwn, because
So
it's
I
cheaper.
go from my 4 down to a 3 now.
Okay. Opone misses too.
Opponent misses.
So
Smart
that's another,
gunner.
it's another card gone.
Yeah, I needed to discard a card as well for firing my pulse rifle.
It's 4 or less.
Oh,
He rolled a star.
Okay, and
So
then
he got 1,
nope,
and he didn't get that last
'Cause
one.
last
How
one
many
was
cards discarded for him?
4.
I can give you a reroll on a.
I have I get a automatic reroll because
Okay.
once per turn I get to do that.
For Hicks?
Yes, got him.
All right.
So they're all
I
dead.
rolled a 2. So just barely by the skin of our teeth, we literally rolled everything. I'm down to an aim 3. What's he down to?
3, but it's our turn now, so they all go back to full.
But you were lowering the die every time
Yeah.
you fired, right?
Yeah. Well, other than the reroll turns, but yes.
Okay.
Joe, go first.
So
And
it's
4.
we need more spawns. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 spawn. Oh my god. This
Well, we want that. We
2
want
blips.
that. That's great. They're all on 4. We don't give a shit about
2
4.
blips on 4, which is way out there. False alarm. 1 blip on 1.
It's only bad for OJ.
And there's a lot of aliens. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Place 2 blips on each tunnel and spawn.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, 1.
Ripley coming out here for a last stand. She's got a grenade in hand. She's trying to save the
Don't blow
Marines
yourself
herself.
up.
Where's
Honestly, this is pretty cinematic moment here. Can
Okay,
he
1 or
do
2?
it? Since this is so important, I'm going to have you roll on this green screen over here. You got to get up.
Well, it's not the
Oh, I
grenade.
know.
You get a free. It's the pulse. You do the pulse
Oh, you're
rifle
doing the
first.
pulse
Pulse
rifle
rifle, yeah.
first? You rolling 1 dice or 2?
1.
Okay.
7
See
or
if
less.
you can roll over here.
6.
6.
So,
I did it.
Oh, her
So,
aim is 6.
Exhaust 1. Yeah.
Killed 1 alien.
and then you get a free. You can go full auto, which
just-
you should just go full auto
Shoot
because
the
there's no reason not to.
grenade!
You should also go full auto.
Okay. Yeah. 4 auto.
And then
6.
6.
move your dial down.
6.
Now you can exhaust another one,
So what just happened?
or you can just try the grenade.
Do the
He killed him. He
grenade.
killed another one. The grenade's free. Doesn't cost any cards.
Yeah.
Did
But-
you remove it? No, you didn't.
No, I
remove it
didn't.
yet. Okay.
And then so you would
How many does the grenade get rid of?
all of
Wait.
them.
Do the grenade.
He has
yeah,
to roll
but
for each
he would
individual.
have to stop his full auto.
Yes.
Why
Yeah.
not keep doing full auto
And
as
then
long
try
as
the
you
grenade,
can do
yeah.
Because
it?
we're exhausting more
Yeah.
and more cards.
I
So
don't give a
use-
fuck
use
about
that last
exhausting
card.
cards.
and roll a 5 or less.
These are the last aliens that we need to get rid of.
No.
6. He missed.
Now you get a free grenade.
Okay.
So
Uh,
roll.
Discard this. and
roll
I
3.
1 for each one.
Yeah.
Roll 1 dice
6
for
or lower.
each alien.
Yes.
Yeah.
6 or lower. Both
And you're
dead.
not rolling on screen.
One more.
2 are dead. And roll for this 3rd final alien.
Not dead.
10.
And he rolled a 10.
Everyone
And
leave
missed
it.
that
Discarded,
last
right?
one.
Yeah.
Yes,
Discard
Well, I
this
don't
card.
know.
We can attack with this.
discard this card. Okay.
All right, my turn. I don't have
One.
to.
I still have a second action.
Or did you have to take a second
Running.
action to
I'm
do
gonna
the
just gonna keep
grenade?
running.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
No,
to,
the grenade
third
is
action.
free. Cause
Grenade's free.
Because
Okay.
this one says after you make an attack action with this weapon, you can just do it.
Right. I think we're fine.
Discard 3 cards.
Okay,
Oh.
discard 3. And
Why
then-
did you discard 2?
So discard
activation.
3. These cards go.
You discard 5 cards a turn.
Yes.
That
if
card.
I don't.
That card literally just ends the game.
Yeah, that card's fucked. I don't understand. It's
Each of my
fucking
activation
bullshit. and I
exhausts
can't get it
2.
out.
Yeah.
We have to get lucky and go through a whole goddamn endurance deck to find an event that cancels that fucking card. What is that card called?
Blinding Rage.
Let me
Blinding-
see.
Yeah.
Can you
This
move
is the
rules?
card that's like fucking
Where's the
killing
rules?
us.
It's on the thing right there.
Okay.
Okay. But we got this shit. The game is pretty much over because now it's the aliens' turn. So then the aliens move. So Ripley is going to get attacked. They're taking the shortest path, 1, 2, 3. And the only one that can actually draw a line of sight is Ripley herself. So if Ripley misses her defensive fire, then we may actually have a first time we see a character go down or
He
get
can
killed.
fire too, right?
Why can he fire? Because he's having to draw a line of sight. I guess he
Can't
can
go
draw a line of
through?
sight through that corner
'Cause that's
and
not a-
then to that corner.
Yeah.
So that's how I would rule it. So yeah, I guess he can do it too.
These are very like.
It's
Weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
you rolled a
Hold on.
10.
Reroll a defensive roll.
All right. You played an event card that is called I Feel Safer Already. Reroll a defensive roll. And you rolled a
Yeah.
1. And you killed the alien. Now, that was quite cinematic. I think that Ripley just saved the Marines' asses. That was pretty sweet. So then we now spawn aliens. But it really doesn't matter because I think we'll be out of here this next turn. But we'll do it anyway. So, false alarm. This is a huge one. 2 blips at 1.
So when you reveal a card and you can't reveal a card, you return the reveal cards to the bottom of the exhaust pile, not to the discard deck.
1 at 4.
Okay.
So 1 should be recycled, or not recycled, but should be put
And
on the
2 at
exhaust
1.
deck.
I think it
1
was
at
this
4.
one.
So Joe is surrounded by
Exhaust 2
aliens.
cards.
God damn it.
No, exhaust you guys, yeah.
Are you still rage-filled?
Yeah, he has.
Get out of there, Joe. Is that as fast
Okay.
as you go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why did you put an egg in our goddamn APC?
For the look.
Joe, do you want Newt to help you recycle, or you want to let
Fuck
Newt
Newt.
go
Yeah,
out?
Newt's already
Get out of
gone,
here.
No, because I kept her here to
No,
recycle.
she's good.
so she can't
Get
go.
out of
Now,
here.
alien's turn.
Okay, the alien's turn. Well, that means the revealed aliens move at a speed of 6. So we come down here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't be in the
Oh,
same
snap.
space. 1, 2, 3,
about to
4,
say.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4, 5.
Okay. And then, so now Joe.
Hey, get her out of here. Whoosh,
Hold
she's
on.
out.
So Newt is out.
And then after you recycle the cards, right?
Fuck that recycling, cause Joe. Well, yeah, go ahead and recycle. There
Are we
was
doing all
no.
the steps?
Newt will do 1 recycle and then she'll leave,
Okay.
and then you, Joe, go.
Discard 3 cards.
Oh, at the end of your turn?
It says at the end of the activation.
Discard 3 cards.
Well, I guess we won, so, right?
I would cut it off there
We
when
did
you
it!
immediately exit, so we don't have to discard that.
Nobody
last
died on my watch.
bit.
Not even one scratch.
Okay, and so now then the campaign, the full campaign. So we actually had to learn how to play essentially. The full campaign is 5 missions. We just did what, 2?
Yeah.
And then we would go to
That's
mission
good one.
3, which mission 3 is called Survive. Basically, in this mission, we have to basically hold out as long as we can, kind of thing, I think. And then after that, it would have been Retrieve, which is this one. I think we go into the actual Queen hive. Newt has been taken. You must mount a rescue operation to save Newt and anyone else that's been captured to prevent them from being implanted as an alien host. And then finally, you would end the campaign with mission 5, Sulico, which you gain access to the power loader, and then you pretty much fight the Queen. It's like a little smaller one. So basically, the next time we play is when the game might be exciting. It's kind of.
We'd probably have to take a break and do a supply mission. There's optional missions you can do to get some of the cards that were thrown away back too.
Yeah, so another thing is because this game is so reliant on this mechanic called the endurance deck, you need to try to refill your endurance deck, and that's doing what Alex was talking about, these supply missions that can potentially help out our endurance deck, right?
Yeah.
You thinking, Alex?
I think that, some people were giving a shit about the components, but it is a huge issue for a game like this to take. It would probably take one person 5+ hours to put all these things together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I put together Warhammer models. I do this shit on my own
This
on the
is
weekends,
unacceptable.
and I do not want to do that.
This is unacceptable.
So on my turn, even if you have the ones that just simply snap together, because I've seen some ones that snap together and they're fine, that is completely unacceptable. The other thing that I have from a
This isn't even at all.
a board game design standpoint is when you are playing an aliens game, do you want to die of dysentery or do you want to die fighting aliens? And we were dying of dysentery, a completely non-related bullshit thing that I don't care about, right? How many games do we play where you're like, I'm a Marine, they're bad guy aliens, and it's like, oh, I stepped on a nail, and then I got tetanus, and I died 6 months from now from lockjaw. No one wants to die to the endurance deck, and I understand that there's some swinginess to it, and it should be there, But the thing, like, the aliens were something we didn't give a shit about. They were so easy. And honestly, it should be the endurance deck is so easy that occasionally kills you, and the aliens should be hard. Not the endurance deck is hard, and the aliens can maybe sometimes kill you. It was completely wrong. And this is a fundamental flaw in a game from conception. When we play games like... We played this robot fighting game. It was about spray painting buildings.
I remember that.
You know what I wanted to do in a robot fighting game? Fight with my fucking robot. And as a
Well,
Marine,
if you wanted to win, you can still fire, but the way to win in that game is spray paint.
I do not want to lose to the endurance deck.
Right.
It's just not fun. And
It's
then,
the timer mechanic, though, Alex.
And yeah, I understand what it is, but I'm just saying that it was not. It was very clearly not tested properly because it was this way for both of our missions. Some of the cards were absolute unacceptable haymakers. Again, I like difficult things in games. I like scaling difficulty. When a card can come up that immediately ends your game due to bad luck, 4 things on every single tunnel and 4 things on every single spawn is a card that should never come up a lot of the time, right? That's a final mission type card. That's a bug hunt type card. That is not one of these things. As of right now, I'm at a 2 out of 5. I think this is a below average game if you take in consideration how long you guys were fiddling. I hid downstairs when they were putting these things together. I wanted no part of this shit. So this isn't this is a below average board game, especially since I want so much more from an IP that I really care about.
Yeah.
So this doesn't even hit the average mark. Like I need to play more. I need to play the bug hunt to like get my final verdict on it. But right now it's a 2.
Okay, and that's based on first play. It's also based on mission 1 and 2, which are slowly ramping up as we're ramping up here into mission 3, 4, 5 in the expendable missions. There's also bug hunt missions, which are completely separate missions where you can just play for fun. So we're talking about the early goings of the campaign. This is what the rating is.
And it's $100.
It is $60 plus. No, I spent like $200, dude.
Well, everyone in the chat was saying it's $100.
This is $100.
Yeah, like
No,
I said, this was like, I'll try it again, but I'm at a 3. They
But-
should have just done some stuff like Doom did
Yeah.
with clips.
Doom, man,
Yeah.
that game is so much
It
more
is.
fun than this, Joe. Honestly,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
still
for
at a
sure.
3, bro. I can't get up there, man. I wish I could. I love Aliens, so guys. I spent $200 and some on this, and I bought I was about to buy 2 copies of the Queen expansion because somebody fucked up in the shipping, and they fucking didn't send me. They sent me 2 core sets. So I spent so much money. There was nobody that wanted this to be fucking amazing than me.
I
Number
guess-
1 favorite movie. A
Yes,
board
sure.
game license I'm so jealous of and I want myself. So I just wanted somebody to do all the work for me and I just fucking play.
Well, I guess I'm just too nice on it. I gave it a 3 because I didn't have to.
I didn't
buy
think
it.
about the
Oh,
cost.
yeah.
I
If
didn't-
you
You
bought
bought it.
220,
If
you'd
it
be
was
pissed.
my money,
though.
I'd be like, no,
Yeah,
return
I didn't
this.
think about the cost.
What would you do if you had to spend
Return this.
200?
Take that shit
He's
apart.
0 stars.
Take it apart. Put it back in the,
Yeah, we were returning
in the
this shit.
plastic. Put it back in the plastic.
Yeah.
Return everything.
I'll
Joe
go
does
back
not
on the
like
thing.
assembling miniatures, like especially if you're gonna spend that much and on a board game. I feel like that, and if it's a board game, not a miniatures game, right? Then it should be pretty.
I would
simple.
rather play with cardboard cutouts than those.
Because honestly, what you're just gonna toss.
than assembling them.
Yeah.
You're just gonna toss
Are you
these.
kidding
in
me?
the- How do you package these back up? Just toss them in there.
Yeah. And honestly, you know, I was like, all right, well, maybe the trade-off is the miniature itself is pretty sweet or something, and
It's not.
Okay.
it's
They're not that great. The Queen, you need to be careful. The Queen is like, you could easily pop something off of the Queen.
I guess they're okay, but like, why isn't this a single sculpt?
I didn't glue this thing down though.
That was.
It's because of money. I mean, we know exactly what this process
we
is.
know
Oh,
why.
broke it.
We know exactly why, because it's.
Well, I didn't glue it down because you can move it.
Oh my god.
Don't. We ain't never moving that shit, Joe.
Well, I didn't glue it.
I mean, so like that.
That don't look right.
Well, I didn't want to glue it.
What do you mean? Why glue
Well,
it?
so the other thing is like, since I didn't know about price, the models, they don't quite fit on some of the pieces. Like here, the Queen, I actually had to like kind of shove the feet in because like the feet are separate pieces, and so they're not.
Yeah,
they don't look
there's
flush.
like it gets that elaborate. This is the foot is a separate piece from the rest, and you can see it kind of sits awkward on there,
Yeah, we kind of had to.
or didn't line up.
Rig that in the back.
Just
It's
to
supposed
reiterate,
to be flush.
What do
This
you
is
mean,
all
rig
they
that?
put together.
Well,
This is
look-
all
look
two
at
His
Right.
butt,
run.
his tail, Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
okay.
his spine too. It's supposed to click in there, but it didn't really
doesn't.
work.
Oh my
So-
God!
We
Is that Joe?
We
You
just glued it
fucker!
I
together.
think it did it wrong.
I think you did it wrong.
did do
Don't
it wrong.
talk shit if you did that shit wrong.
I don't know.
Oh,
It was hard
Oh.
to get in there.
Oh, it broke.
You broke it.
I'm not pinning that thing
do
together.
you see how fragile this shit is?
Don't break it.
It should not be this way. Like that was fucking
glued
glued,
it.
and I barely touched it. With how much you're gonna fucking play with the goddamn minis, like this is gonna happen all the fucking time.
Plus, you're gonna toss them into the box, so they're
they're gonna
obviously
break in the
Oh
box
yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure. They're definitely gonna break the box.
I'm not pinning those things.
Well, there's no.
Well, that's all you put. These are not part of the game.
No.
Show them what he put together in 2 hours. 2 grown men put together just these. This is 2 pieces glued together,
Hey, he broke it.
and he broke that one. This is all they put together in 2 hours.
Well, to be fair, these guys don't normally assemble miniatures.
Well,
you
no.
and me
how
would have
many,
been able
how
to
many
assemble.
of these people who are going to buy a board
True.
game like this? How
True.
many of the average board game players?
True.
Like, if you're playing Warhammer, you're only playing Warhammer because you can literally only afford to play
Right.
Warhammer. It's food and Warhammer.
No, dude. If I saw that these miniatures you had to assemble, and I would notice that, I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
If I wasn't such a fan of aliens.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Cornflakes
Guys.
knows.
we're just harking on the fucking components now, and you guys need to know this. Aliens is my #1 favorite movie of all time. So I was already going to be hard as hell on this. I just think that the boards are too small. I don't like the small boards. I need a bigger board. Some of the spaces don't even seem to fit their own miniature, so I'm very disappointed in the components. But so I wrote down the notes here. Spawning aliens, I love the blips. It's like bleep, bleep, bleep. You know, look at all these fucking blips on the map right now. We need to get the fuck out of here kind of thing. So I liked that. Based on this first play, I just love aliens so much. So I can't tell between a 2-star and a 1-star. That's what I'm at. And I think I'll go a 2-star because I think it's almost half right, but then there's a few mechanics that kind of bring it down. Components are below average.
broke the
Game was a
facehugger.
little below average, and I was hoping for a little bit more. But I
Back
love
to
the
the-
art, love the universe,
glued
love
it.
the attempt.
I broke it, but it glued it
Looking
back
forward
together.
to
Did you really screw
playing
this up?
some of the other campaign missions
Yeah, he
and
did.
It's impossible.
getting my $200 worth. All right, guys.
You definitely glued that wrong.
That's it.
No
Thank
way.
y'all for hanging out with us, and appreciate y'all. And we'll
Yeah,
see
you glued
you
it wrong.
tomorrow. Joe glued that. See, but that's what's gonna happen. Joe
did
even
not glue-
followed the instructions that come with the fucking instructions.
You have to have
Did
clippers.
you fucking follow the
Well, you
fucking
need
instructions?
clippers. We don't have clippers here.
Are you serious? You need clippers right out of a goddamn box?
Well, yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
you have to like.
I took my clippers
trim.
home, and so there's no clippers here. He had to use an X-Acto knife, and so there's all
Yeah.
this extra plastic
This
hanging
is
off
ri-
everything.
That's ridiculous. And then
These are
Will was telling me that, yeah, like you have to like fit a piece on top of another piece while you're fitting another piece on top of a piece. Remember, like it was
Yeah.
an elaborate thing that all needed to come together.
At one,
like
in
that,
one go.
in one go. That
Yeah.
a lot like Warhammer 40K modelers
Yeah.
are like, hey, this is advanced skill
Yeah,
level.
yeah, no, they don't-
It's not that advanced, but I shouldn't have to be doing it. Period.
Not for
Yeah,
$200.
Period. Okay. The
It's
base
still
game
$100.
is $60.
60? Okay.
The base game is $60, but you're gonna be doing a ton of fucking assembling because those aliens, they're like multi-part components. Is fucking crazy. I would quit. I mean, I'd be upset, and I'd be bitching the whole fucking time I'm doing it.
You would basically take a day to assemble the whole thing on your own.
Yeah, you
And-
can't bust
yeah.
this game out and play it. Period.
No.
This is not a bust out and play game.
Yeah, the very first night you get all your buddies together, you're all sitting there cursing, passing that your one set of clippers and the glue
At
back
Gale
and
Force
forth.
9, you're
going,
pissed at Gale Force
It's such
9.
an excitement killer because you're all
Yeah.
together. You're like, yes, we're gonna play this game, and you're like, oh.
It doesn't make any
fuck.
sense because I like. It doesn't make any sense because I like other Guild Force 9 games. Spartacus is a 10 out of 10. It is one of my favorite board games of all time.
We don't rate games
And
out
that
of 10.
one, you just fucking bust out and you play it. So if Guild Force 9 is watching, I gotta be honest. I love Spartacus. I even like the Star Trek Ascendancy. And those are all assembled components. Like there's not that feel bad where I open it. Why'd you do this, bro? You know why you did it. And I think the Alien license deserves more.
You could have just given less minis
Sure.
and used more cardboard cutouts.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you-
know
if
who
it-
you partnered up with the minis, but that was the wrong
Yeah.
step. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. We will see you on the next Angry Joe show. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.